Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Tuesday, December 19th. We are so very getting close to Christmas. I thought I would put some little Christmas up in the background here for a little bit. Annalise says, hi everyone, what's up? Hello, Annalise. Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. Did everybody have a good Monday evening? I worked a bit more on my crochet afghan for Steve, waiting for some other yarn to show up so that I can do the receptionist birthday present I've decided to do again. Beautiful. And a bit. Okay. Mary says, good morning. Good to see everyone this morning. Happy Tuesday. Excited. Saw a young buck in the yard this morning when I took the girls out for their constitutional. Oh, I bet that was very majestical. It is that, here, I'll bring up the yarn. It reminds me of those traditional sock monkey doll things, the browns, this is called pomegranate punch. It's got red, brown, gray, and cream in it. So it seems to be kind of manly. That's it. And I'll have my video in this newsletter. Awesome! Congratulations! That is so cool. Is it something that we can see online, or is it just internal? Very nice. Thank you. Well, as we mentioned yesterday, book releases are kind of slim pickings, but we will do our best. Today is Tuesday, so we look at new releases. And on this website, insiders.bookriot.com, they have two mysteries. Actually, I think all week they've listed a total of 3 books. But first one here is by actor Michael Caine. He has given a go at writing a thriller / mystery like he used to do in his movies. This is called Deadly Game. Let me close out the tab that I'm not using anymore. All right. DCI Harry Taylor has no respect for red tape or political reputations, but he's great at catching criminals, and all his unorthodox skills will be needed as an extraordinary situation unfolds on his doorstep. A metal box of radioactive material is found at a dump in Stepney, East London, but before the police can arrive, it is stolen in a violent raid. With security agencies across the world on red alert, it's Harry and his unconventional team from the Met who must hit the streets in search of a lead. They soon have 2 wildly different suspects: aristocratic art dealer Julian Smythe, perhaps Smith, in London, and oligarch Vladimir Voldrev in Barbados. But the pressure is on. How much time does Harry have, and how many more players will join the action before the missing uranium is lighting up the sky? That sounds interesting to me. And it would sound interesting to me even if it weren't by the actor. He is. We do garage doors. You'll show me later? Oh, okay. Good. Well, Annalise, I'm so excited. I'll be looking for the video for sure. Oh, I liked him back then. Yes. And Alfie. Oh, Alfie. The original Alfie. Yes, he was quite good looking. And he's still with us. Bless his heart. John Mars. I do like his books. I've read a couple of his. This is called The Vacation. Sorry. Coffee's required. How far would you run to escape your past? Venice Beach, Los Angeles. A paradise on earth. Tourists flock to the Golden Coast and the promise of Hollywood. But for eight strangers on a beachfront hostel, there is far more on their minds than extended vacation. All of them are running from something, and they all have secrets they'll kill to keep. Dot 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 dot. That's as far as teasers go, that's not very much. Hmm. It's listed on this one as well. Let's see if it tells us a little bit more. Nope. It is 513 pages, though. Okay. State of Suspense by Thomas Scott. Kindle Unlimited. 430 pages. Let's check the date. Lots of happiness here. It came out last week. What the heck? We're desperate. This is 19th in the Virgil Jones series. Over the course of his career, Virgil Jones, lead detective for the state's major crimes unit, has seen it all, or so he thought. But Virgil is once again about to be reminded that the past doesn't simply fade away, and when someone has a need, they'll do anything to fill it. When Fiona Vale walked away from her job 18 months ago, nobody actually noticed. And why would they? No one ever looked at her or thought she was part of everything that had happened. In fact, her name never even made it into the case file. But she'd been part of it all, and now she was back with a need all her own. Detective Grady, Virgil's counterpart from Kentucky, has shown up with disturbing news. Grady and his team are convinced there's a major illegal drug manufacturing operation happening somewhere in Indiana, and he wants Virgil and the Major Crimes Unit to get it shut down any way they can. The Still Small Voice by Brenda Stanley. Only $3. This came out in October. Scott Blade, The Shadow Club. Excuse me. Technically last week, but that's okay. 19th in the Jack Widow series. Go back to when Jack Widow was 21. Let's see. Annapolis, the U.S. Naval Academy, the beginning of his career, the end of her life. Go back to when Jack Widow was 22 in his last week at the Academy. A dying woman asked Widow to help solve the cold case murder of her sister using the help of a secret club of the world's best investigators. Only this club holds a dark secret. A shadow looms over their form of justice. The secret club appears to be for justice on the surface, but at what price? I like cold cases. It's one of my things. You know, the keywords that kind of get your attention. Cold case is one of mine. The First Girl, 11th in the Detective Katie Scott series by Jennifer Chase. Kindle Unlimited, 382 pages. Yes, it did kind of come out this week. It did come out this week. The cold night breeze slams the barn door shut with a sickening crash. The girl curled in the corner wakes with a start. Her gold butterfly necklace catches the pale moonlight as she clutches it tight, thinking of her family. Will she ever escape, or is his the last face she'll ever see? Detective Katie Scott stares in horror at what she and her service dog Cisco have discovered. 7 shallow graves, the bodies of young women, each wrapped carefully in a blanket and buried in makeshift coffins. Miles of abandoned farmland stretch out from the tree line behind her as Katie uncovered the horrifying graveyard of a monster who's been stealing Pine Valley's daughters for years. Katie quickly identifies one of the victims as Abigail Andrews, a beautiful young woman who disappeared 15 years ago. Katie is heartbroken that she'll have to tell Abigail's mother her darling girl is gone. When Katie is ambushed working late at the scene, fired upon by an unknown assailant, she knows she must be close to finding the killer, but the shooter vanishes into thin air. And when a new young woman is taken, dark-haired and dark-eyed like the others, Katie realizes her time is running out. Can she stay alive long enough to track down this twisted murderer before another young life is stolen too soon? I gotta tell you, it sounds like a lot of others out there, but kind of has a not quite Criminal Minds vibe, but kind of sort of. If you want something darker, police procedurally right now. Did we look at this one already? Maybe not, because that's a very pretty cover. The Salon and Spa Scandal, a Wheel and Wool Bookshop Witch Mystery by Kate Martin, second in the series. 263 pages. It's got very pretty covers. And it came out in October, appropriately. All right. Where can we hop to now? Let's see. Over here. Yeah, we might go there too. Okay. Got to keep our options open. It's sprint tonight. I'm excited already. Yes, we are sprinting tonight. 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern. 2.5 hours. I agree, Annalise. Want to dedicate real time to SBF. Such a strange duck. They have real covers. I remember you saying. Yeah. All right. Let's look here. We are looking for mystery type things. Ooh. I've started this series if this is actually coming out this week. Let's double check it. Yes. Oh, this is good. I just finished the first one this month. This one came out this week. A Deadly Obsession by Carla Simpson, sixth in the Angus Brody and Michaela Forsyth series historical. A clandestinely taken photograph of the daughter of one of London's most prominent citizens sets Brody and Michaela off on a new case to find out who took the photograph of the now missing girl. When the family receives a second photograph of the daughter, who is quite obviously dead, their simple inquiry becomes a murder investigation. But this is no routine investigation, as another photograph is received and another body found. As more bodies turn up and with no known motive, Brody and Michaela must confront the fact that the murderer is brilliant, disturbingly talented, and quite possibly insane. What drives this cold-blooded killer to capture the last moments of their victims with such haunting clarity? Brody has his own thoughts from years of experience with the Metropolitan Police, while Michaela has an entirely different take on the murders. Their inquiries take them from a struggling photographer who takes iconic photos around London, then sells them for the stereopticons that have become so popular, to a casual photographer on the street with his box camera and into galleries where photo exhibits are shown. All the while, they're exploring the next step in their relationship. As the murderer becomes bolder, the photograph of his next victim appears in the Times of London, sparking the prominent families of the city to fear the worst. Oh no! Until Brody receives a photograph of Michaela. Yeah, I've just read the first one, but I liked it. I am going to continue it. Historical thriller, a new subcategory. Landscape of a Shadow. Made a very good pineapple casserole. Oh wow. For Bead Society party last Saturday. First time I made it and it was delicious with ham. Oh, I bet that was. Nice to have a new recipe to have in your hip pocket. Absolutely. Secret Weapons. So many Kindle editions. Yes. All right. Landscape of Shadows by Kevin Doherty. Double check. There we go. Exciting, exciting. Eh, kind of technically last week, but we'll still look at it. The choice: one killer or 10 innocents. France, 1941. The small town of Denon is under German occupation. Max Duval, its mayor, appears to have accepted the German presence and encourages his citizens to do the same. He owns the Hotel Picardy, whose most important resident is Major Egon Wolf, German commandant. Then a resistance team kills two German troopers, and the uneasy calm of Denon is shattered. One of the assassins, the headstrong and beautiful Sophie Carrier, takes refuge in the Hotel Picardy. Despite his disapproval of the assassinations, Max keeps her safe. Sophie accuses Max of conspiring the attacks, but Max is no collaborator. He has his own secret methods of resistance, which Sophie has now jeopardized. Danger, danger escalates when Sophie discovers the truth about Max's resistance work, and she and Max are drawn to one another. Egon Wolf decrees that 10 citizens will be executed unless the missing assassin is surrendered. Max faces a terrible choice: sacrifice Sophie and betray the cause of freedom for which they are both working, or let innocent citizens go to their deaths. Perfect for fans of Leon Uris and Alan First. That is a difficult choice. But he just met her. No, that looks more horror. Yeah, that's it on this. I'm gonna say this channel. That's it on this channel. These are what they're calling literary fiction. But that's a very interesting cover. We will take a look at this. That's a gorgeous cover. Title a few days ago, 210 pages, Kindle Unlimited. Jason Freewalt is the author. Masterfully intertwines the rich tapestry of ancient history with the compelling story of Jake, a modern man grappling with destiny, addiction, and the search for wisdom. This gripping blend of contemporary and historical fiction with ancient wisdom comes together in a novel that transports readers through time, from the philosophical depths of ancient Greece and Rome to the poignant struggles of contemporary life. Jake's journey is one of personal transformation, mirrored by his passion for teaching ancient history. His life becomes entwined with the mysterious watch, the Oracle of Kronos, which holds an enigmatic power over his fate. As Jake delves deeper into the watch's mysteries, he confronts his own Gordian knots, drawing parallels to historical figures and events that he teaches in his classroom. From the fall of Carthage to the wisdom of King Solomon, and from the depths of Dante's Inferno to the tranquility of Nirvana, Jake's story is a testament to the enduring impact of history in our lives. This is not just a novel, it's a journey through time and human experience. It challenges readers to ponder the complexities of life, destiny, and the choices that define us. Wow. This book is a must-read for fans of historical fiction and anyone who relishes a story that seamlessly blends the past with the present, teaching timeless lessons through an engaging narrative. I'm intrigued. It does look steampunkish. Sounds very interesting, unlike a lot of them recently. Exactly, and I'm kind of in the verging on slumpish at the moment. I have so much to read, but nothing is tasting good. I wonder if that would be a good one. I was also considering the Michael Caine one. The Art of Becoming another person entirely. This sounds very angsty to me. I'm just the title. 249 pages. Is a quirky but touching novel about family expectations, redemption, and why it's never a good idea to fall in love with your husband's brother. Oh, we're in trouble already. Myrna Rutledge has it all in the summer of 65: a well-curated wardrobe, a diamond with no discernible flaws, a floor plan to die for. The only problem? Her husband, Frank, comes with the plan. And so, after a disastrous 24th birthday party, Myrna packs it in and heads for LA, armed with two skirted swimsuits, a bottle of Coppertone, and 1 million in unmarked bills that Frank has stashed under the guest bed upstairs. He has flaws, but that wasn't one. Only LA is more seductive than Myrna ever imagined. As for Frank's younger brother, Dan, he's a woundingly attractive artist obsessed with the need to photograph every empty chair in the greater LA. No, just no. Lonely and alone, Myrna joins him on this quest, a journey that takes her from the dazzling Pacific Ocean to the gleaming photo lab at UCLA, where he teaches her how to create the perfect image. There, she discovers that she's not only she has something of value to say, but a unique way in which to say it. Still, Myrna intends to honor the vows she made before God and her parents in the most expensive caterers in Chicago, Illinois. The problem is that LA is the epitome of everything cool that summer, and Myrna finds herself at the epicenter of it all. Warhol, Gerrick, Hockney, Dylan, and Frank's younger brother Dan. I don't think so. Not for me. A letter I hope you never have to read. I get the artisticness of it, but if you have to tilt your head to read the title, you're not doing it right. No. And it looks kind of depressing. So no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's go look at Christmas instead. All right. Well, save by the bell. Absolutely. Yeah, the King one sounded good to me as well. So I've got a couple options to check out. That's not bad odds. That's not bad odds. Yeah, pass on that one. So yes, we do have sprints tonight. I am probably gonna crochet and maybe listen to an audiobook. I do have a lot of YouTubes to watch, but usually I just listen to the ambiance while we do that and keep an eye on the stuff going on, watching for ads. Hooray, sprints! I do like them. I do like them. So we've got sprints tonight. We've got sprints Thursday night, 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern. We've got since sprints Saturday afternoon, Christmas Eve, at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. I know that Sarah on Bookish Knitter is going to do some sprints Christmas Eve, early-ish. Like she was talking about maybe noon Eastern time, but keep an eye out on that. And then Monday, Christmas Day, I think Lee was going to be doing some sprints, but I don't know the times. I was kind of thinking of maybe kind of depending, just very loosey goosey, might do Christmas Eve sprints later in that evening because Steve and I, it's just the two of us, so we're not going to do anything. Mary says I should be baking tonight. We'll probably read instead. It's okay to read. I have the real book, not Audible, so okay. I have to put my eyes on the page, not the ears to the player. Yep. I get it. I'm pretty much set for Christmas weekend food wise. I just have to pick up some buns while while they're fresh. Hi, Lois. Welcome. We are just closing up shop here. I have to get to the shop. We've got some guys leaving early. Make sure that they have everything they need. So I hope to see you guys tonight. Lois, we were just talking about the sprints I'm doing tonight at 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern for 2.5 hours. Hope you're able to join us there. Bring a buddy, the more the merrier. We are without Randy on Thunder Horse Descendant, so if you want some company in the evening, bring our Thunder Horse friends. It's just time carved out for you. So we made it through a Tuesday of very little things being published and a couple of good ideas to check out. So not bad at all. I hope you have a very good Tuesday. Be safe. Read lots of good things. Remember, you don't get good person points if you're reading something you don't like. It's okay to set it down. I give you permission. It's just not the right time. It's not a reflection of you as a reader or the author as a writer or the book itself. It's just not the right time. Or it's just not the right book for you. It's the right book for somebody, but it's okay. As the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom nom nom. Thank you guys. God bless.